It's always when you're laying down at night, trying to put the last 24 hours behind you, when the most interesting people have you at the very front of their mind.
When are we gonna get this opportunity to get together and just get this thing down so the people can know what's going on?
I'm available. Clinton is there. You are here now. I mean, he's making my arrangements for the security, for the dates around the states. So just make the arrangements. I'm just in with you from the 20th of April. I'm in the United States, and it's a pleasure for me to have speaking engagements for you. Our next move is this. We're going to accept Mr. Zagami into the country on, he's here in the next, 5 days actually. So as soon as we do that, we're going to rendezvous at our location here in the Midwest. And as soon as that happens, but it'll be close to Kansas City, just so you know. But like I said, we're going to arrange to make sure you can get here. And after that, like I said, we've also got business up in that area eventually. But I think as soon as Leo gets here, we'll get in approximately, 96 hours, we'll get to that location. As soon as we're there and Leo's rested and he wants to meet, then I'll call you and say, come on out. Well, once you're here, then you'll be my guest, and we'll make sure that you get to share the safe environment. Like I said, anyone you would like to bring, that's okay. You sound like an excellent individual. I'm excited to meet with you. So anyone that's a trusted individual that runs, your security or your vigilance program, you may want to bring so that we can collaborate and maybe. So you have to understand that the level of security on me is very high because I have received threats from Muslim sheikhs. These people are not joking because I was inside the Muslim High Council. So I came out of the Muslim High Council. Now they are putting death threats on me. So the level of security has to be high.
The vanity of the night, the darkness which men enter to enclose their secret counsels, the field in which the deceiver labors to cultivate his crops of lies. But truth is that spark that shatters their system of deception, then patiently refashions the mind that was marred by its delusions. So I conclude that the wise are constrained to choose truth as their only means of liberation, because force is futile, and ignorance, well, that's just foolishness, because as the parable goes, yes, they all did slumber and slept, but when the king came, it was the foolish that wept.
Wake up, wake up. Are you content with this? Are you content with monotonous nothingness? Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Oh God, Lord, you hear all these thoughts that just rush through my head. Lord, I can see clearly that time is moving so fast now. Please, Lord, grant me the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding that I need so that I can share the truth with the people out there. The ones that you gave your son to shed his blood for, to make them understand that prophecies are rapidly fulfilling right now, and that while they're wasting their lives watching the TV and seeking after making money, Lord, or wasting that which you've given them, there are others, God, that are expending their time and energy to be tools of your enemy, Lord, to destroy them and all that you stand for. So please, God, grant us all grace. Grant us all your truth. Lord, help us. Help us to realize, Lord, that only you can help us now. Only God, you can help us now. Amen.
Hi, you're now with the Forerunner Chronicles right now. Of course, we're at the airport getting ready to head out to Iowa, getting ready to do an interview with Leo Zagami. Right now, I'm out in Des Moines, Iowa. I got somebody I want you to meet.
Pleasure meeting you. I'm Leo Zagami, now in the United States finally for our mission to be accomplished. And this is my head chief of security, Green Lion team.
All right. How do you do?
And what you're going to be experiencing today basically is the starting point of a process that I hope will change America with a peaceful revolution, because that's our intention. Obviously we are peaceful, but at the same time we are well equipped to defend ourselves from the evildoers, because in no way we want to be threatened or we want our message to be limited. So some people will maybe ask, what is Leo Zagami really, or what are the people around him really all about? That is probably an important question that some people will be doing by now, after all these sudden events in my life in the last few months. Well, what I am is a Knights Templar commander, and what I stand for is a militia of God, a militia that is as good as the Mujahideen of the Islamic world.
Leo, can you tell everybody out there who exactly you are, what position you hold? Give them a little bit of insight to yourself.
I came out in the alternative media with my Illuminati Confession revelations about a couple of years ago, a year and a half, I think, if I remember well, my memory. Well, it was October 2006. Okay. At that point, I came out of the Monte Carlo Lodge in June 2006.
The P2 Lodge?
Of the Monte Carlo P2 Lodge.
Okay.
In June 2006. But after my recent events in my life that have been of a very tragic nature, I am back in the Monte Carlo Lodge, and I'm now leading the European Illuminati for this peaceful revolution in your country, or in our country, because America has been founded by the Illuminati and by the Freemasons. My recent departure from the Muslim Illuminati, which I had joined, means also a sudden change of perspective for what is also the reality of things to come.
Okay.
Because I was brought suddenly in a different situation when I decided to leave the Monte Carlo Lodge. I was welcomed into the highest level of the Muslim community. And what are the Muslim Illuminati?
Okay.
Which I believed for a time they were not corrupted and could actually help me out in my struggle.
Okay. I know somebody out there is saying, this guy is saying he's a part of the Illuminati, he was a part of the Muslim Illuminati. Why in the world should I even believe this guy? And initially, I felt the same way at first too. But notice I said initially, because I didn't feel that way anymore after I saw this.
Who are these two gentlemen in this picture?
This is the Grand Secretary of the Louis de Cohen in England, the Illuminati, very high level Illuminati and Knights Templar, Tony Henley. This is one of the only Freemasons in Great Britain who knows all the rituals of Freemasonry by heart.
And say his name again?
Tony Henley.
Tony Henley.
And also he is
Leo Zagami.